guns drawn, and all that. And I'm just like, yo, man, I'm out here enjoying my youth, man. Y'all mind y'all fucking business, man. And he's like, oh, we're sorry. And it's like, but look, though, man, I'm a kid, like a six, like no matter how you feel about how I look or whatever, like a 16-year old is a fucking child. Like to the point where like if I'm talking to a 16-year old, I might as well be talking to a 2-year old. Your thoughts and opinions are useless to me. You have nothing to provide me. Your problems don't even register in my scale. Like for the most part, in general, like they're not dealing with shit. Big to them, but fuck, I don't give. Yeah, like imagine when your only problem was maybe being embarrassed at school. Gives a flying fuck. I don't even remember. I don't even remember people from school. Like somebody from my school came up and said, "Hey, remember that time?" I don't even remember you. Like it's not even. I don't even think about that time, man. So it's like it's nothing. But I don't know. It's just all that shit's wild, man. The whole race and social, economic class, fucking issues in America and all over the fucking world are fucking ridiculous. Yeah, yeah, right, right. Yeah, I mean the thing is like I'd rather it happen like all the shit that happened. I'd rather it have happened then than happen later. Like for example, like fucking Trump winning the presidency, right? Like imagine if that should happen 30 years down the line with our fucking the way our technology increases and changes and shit like that, and with somebody that was a million times smarter, somebody who knew how to not say dumb shit every goddamn day to get himself in the news and have people watching. Like, think about how many fucking people came out to vote against him just because he kept doing dumb shit, or even just plain and simple, like the fucking what was that shit called? The stimulus checks or whatever the fuck. Like, if it was somebody smart and they just was like, yeah, give their ass a fucking bunch of money, no questions asked. We're not gonna argue. We're not gonna have a discussion about this shit. Give their ass money. Make sure shut the shit down. Listen to what needs to be done. Like he could have been a shoe in for 2020. You know what I mean? So it's like it's almost like I think that a lot of the hardships that we go through, right, is just fucking pretty much a vaccination for the future, man. Because like we still have pockets of crazy, ridiculous shit like the Muslims in China, whatever. I forgot what they call them. Yeah, shit's fucked up. They're like kidnapping these people, basically doing what America did to the Native Americans, right? Take a bunch of them, send them to a fucking school to basically brainwash them against their original ways. And the fucking act, like, I'm not a religious person, so like, I don't give a fuck from like a personal level. Like, fuck their religion, man. Like, shit's fucking crazy. But Right. Right. No fucking problems at all. Period. Nah, but like nobody's perfect. You know what I mean? But the thing is, like I said earlier with Trump, like if he had just shut the fuck up, like you can't be going out giving them clips every goddamn day, saying shit like, well, what if we do something with like disinfectants? We inject the bleach, like right, 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 like you can't fucking like, come on, man. You ain't think about that shit, like take time to sit and look at the situation and think about, okay, what are the actual effects of this shit? Like everybody, anybody with any kind of common sense knows that you cannot put fucking cleaning products in your fucking body. It's not a question that you ask. And if somebody tells you to do it, you laugh in their fucking face. Like that's just how it works. But you have people that like, and I think about this shit all the time. Like I'm not fucking rich, but you got dumb motherfuckers out there that you could just be like, you could tell them whatever you want to tell them and make all kinds of money off of them just because they don't they don't think.
Dude, have you ever heard somebody with perfect pitch talk about music before?
No, I
It's
don't think so.
unbelievable. So like the way
Like the way your hearing
no,
works.
no, it's like it's actual perfect pitch. Like it's like knowing the English language, like how you and I speak. We know exactly what word we're gonna say next. We know how to form sentences. They do that with sounds. Like they know the pitch of everything. Like when they hear it, they're like, "Oh, that's a B flat. Oh, that's an E minor."
Yeah, shit's weird. Like you can take a pitch test to see like how fucking like what A flat sounds like, what B minor sounds like, and see if you can identify that shit just from
Yeah.
a quick sound, and then they can replicate that, shit, which is crazy because like you ever heard a recording of yourself and how it's like, yo, that's what the fuck I sound like. They don't have that problem with like they know how they need to sound to hit that note, even though what they're hearing and what they're hearing from themselves and what it sounds like isn't exactly the fucking same. It's fucking crazy. I wish I was that good. You got like a video or some shit like that, Fever?
I was just thinking about it.
Got kind of jealous, man. I was like, I want to hear. Y'all seen any new fucking good games? Anything worth fucking playing? Yeah, no, I'm good. Tribes of Midgar. July 27th, huh? What do you think we're gonna be doing July 27th? So you giving past 3 days? Oh, I understand. I specifically took last league off. I was like, oh, these nerfs? I'm not like nerfs on a way to make me want to play your game. Just plain and simply. Like I could understand if they added some new content or whatever that was just hard, but just to straight up take away my power, like I'm not too happy. Especially like during the fucking that fucking interview when they did the league announcement or whatever, where Chris was like, over time the power creep 10 times as strong. Well, y'all saw that shit coming. It's not like y'all had never heard of power creep before, man.
And then they fuck it all up again by doing sweeping nerfs and then never testing any of it. Like they nerf everything. And then they're like, oh, we may have gone a little too far. Yeah, you fucking think?
Huh.
Or they just try to stick by their guns like the most arrogant thing ever.
Oh,
That is the most
I
ass
mean,
backwards thing.
look. I understand. The thing is I understand when I understand how you could reach that point where it's like, okay, once I have everything, what's the fucking point of playing? But at the same time, it goes the other way too. If I'm not getting anywhere, what the fuck is the point of playing? Like they base all their balance, it seems like, off what the 1% is doing. And most people aren't even fucking. Most people haven't even fucking fought the Shaper yet. Like the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers kill fucking Sirius like one time per league and shit. He's like, oh, it's because they got everything. No, it's because motherfuckers don't have 16 hours a day to sit here and fucking try to get the fucking atlas to fucking actually work properly and get to the location they want to get to and shit. Like, fuck out of here. And where's this fucking manifesto? Oh, it's out. Yeah. This shit is crazy. I need to finish ordering these fucking groceries. It's not even that long. Uh huh. Spells triggered with Mjolnir or cast on death don't require you to pay the cost. Yep. Doesn't say. Let's see what. I think it's the same, but yeah, it's crit. It's crit, but I don't know. What the fuck? It doesn't say anything about cross boost at all in the manifesto. So
think Niblet's playing Overwatch. Really? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The there's this guy, other DPS on my team. His name's not Big Nib. Yeah. I was just saying, like, I think Nib was playing Overwatch because fucking Big Nib. No, he's not. He's not a little Nib. He's a Big Nib.
Wait, did you just say Niblet's 6 foot?
Yeah.
I didn't know Asians grew that tall.
He's half Chinese, half Korean.
Ah, okay. So he's a fucking mutant. God. That's got to be honestly. That's got to be weird. Like knowing how different Asians interact with each other and shit. You know what I mean? And their personal opinions about each other and shit. How that came up. Go mess with Nibble next time I see him. You think so? I don't think Niblet cares that much.
Yeah, that sounds like Niblet.
Niblet's a fucking character, man. Like,
Yeah.
like sometimes I'm like, how did you pass law school, man? Like, it's words. I understand it's not math, but law has things to do with math. And like the fact that he just like hyper focuses and zones out of everything else that's going on. Like imagine him sitting in a college class and he gets distracted on his phone or some shit. Like, I guess he's our age, so there was no phone to get distracted on, or barely a phone. But still. I don't know, for Path though, I'm thinking if I don't enjoy this league, then I'm probably gonna take like a 3-4 league break and come back when I feel fucking like I'll be overwhelmed by all the changes, you know what I mean? Right. Well, it's one of those it's one of those things with the moment they announce PoE2's like release date, like I'll be done with Path. Like mentally, you know what I mean? Like what was that game that came out? I want to say it was GTA 2. I mean, no, Guild Wars 2. I was playing Rift at the time, and then they had a Guild Wars 2 open beta, and I tried that shit, and I never logged back into Rift again. And then there was from that shit, I ran into BDO, and never went back into Guild Wars. Yeah, for me it depends on why I quit. Like when I stopped playing Path the first time, I was just kind of similar where I'm at now, where it's like I've done pretty much everything I want to try. So why bother with it? But then they do things like this and release 19 fucking skill gems, and I'm like, okay, well, guess they got me right now for a little bit. But if I quit, like I quit Rift because I forgot what the fuck they did. They did something dumb with the PvP system or some shit like that, and that was the only reason. Like that's really the only reason I play MMOs. It's for good PvP, which is an oxymoron. But like my first introduction to MMOs growing up was this shit called Turf Battles, which was just it, it was just pure PvP. Like I don't even remember what the PvE was about. There was no story or anything like that. Only thing I knew, like kind of like BDO, where you have to upgrade your shit. Like imagine if on BDO, right, to get the fucking weapon stones and all that shit, you had to kill people. So it's like, well, shit. And then it was for like each different, like each, like there was a level range for shit. So like level 70 to 90 had its own level range where you need that level shit to get to upgrade your gear. And then the next level range was like 90 to 110 or some shit like that. So it was like, shit, if you wanna upgrade your gear, you have to go fight on these fucking specific zones, and it's a full on PvP zone, and you can have like your allies and shit. Like you can make allies with different guilds, and they come in and fight that shit. So like that was my like first introduction. Like I stopped playing Diablo 2 and started playing fucking turf battles, and that shit was fucking crazy for a fucking PvP. To make all kinds of nice ass. It wasn't even like making builds or whatever. Like depending on how you build your characters, or whatever. So like when I play a P, when I play, like I don't think I've ever done a raid in my life, no matter what MMO I played. It's like yeah, I could go raiding, or I could just go like with Rift, like I'd go fucking fuck, what was that shit? Like it was some water, some shit that healed you when you blocked or some shit from like one of the zones. And you need like a full raid to go fucking take attack that shit and kill the boss or whatever. And I just go kill the people when they're fighting it, try to take the shit from them or fuck with them. And I played WoW for a while, but on a private server. So like getting gear wasn't a thing, you know, just fucking kill people. I want to play like a FPS kind of right now. Hmm. Yeah, it's not gonna work for me. Like I don't, like I enjoyed Overwatch when I played it, but
Still is same thing. I'm playing Overwatch right now. Yeah, it's everybody thinking they're better than they are.
like I don't mind. Like I was posting some shit in Valorant. Like I'm gonna play the game how the fuck I want to play the game, how I feel in that particular moment. Like which doesn't really work well for team gameplay type shit. You know what I mean? And that's just because my FPS like history is like Call of Duty, where even if you're doing like you know what was that shit called like Dead Nations or whatever fuck King of the Hill or whatever fuck kind of game type it is, it's really just run and kill people. Yeah, you got to go to the objective or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's fucking run and kill people, right? And then fucking or like fucking team deathmatch, GoldenEye and shit like that. So like, what was that shit? Valorant. Motherfuckers like, oh, you gotta do this. I'm like, and like, it's cool, like getting your fucking accuracy up, learning how to play, learning how the guns react and all that shit. But some days, you know, I mean, let's be honest, I like to troll people. In the moment, somebody on a fucking video game that I don't fucking know and that I didn't ask shit to tells me how I'm gonna play my fucking game. in my fucking house is the moment that all fucks go out the window. It's just like, oh, okay, cool. Let's just let's do this. Or like when they fucking rage when like you pick their character and it's like, oh, he's mad, huh? How can I what can I do to enjoy this situation? And so it doesn't really work out. Like I don't know. Like it's cool. Like when we were playing or whatever, when we were all playing the shit. But then the whole ranking system kind of fucked me on that one. Cause it's like I'm not good enough for this shit. To actually like have a steady fucking like a good solid group, which I guess that works with like Overwatch or some shit. I don't know. I didn't play ranked in Overwatch. I mean, yeah. It's just the what do you call that shit? The because like with Overwatch, like you got scan hit and actual like certain characters are hit scan and shit like that. Yeah, because I played with what's that chick name, the little hacker bitch? Yeah, bitch is fucker. I don't know how what her how balanced it is now that, but she used to be able to pull off some ridiculous shit.